Your parents lied to you. Your community lied to you. And what's worse, you are lying to yourself. You know that voice in your head keeps saying, be grateful for any job, save every penny, keep your head down. That's not wisdom. That's poison. And I'll tell you why. And I'll give you 10 reasons of why that's a poison which keeps you poor. It took me over a decade to get rid of this immigrant mindset which kept me poor, right? I'm going to tell you the uncomfortable truth which transformed my mindset from nice immigrant to someone who's actually trying to build wealth. You probably heard this many times. Making money is very hard, or rich people are evil, or be grateful for what you have. Okay, this mindset is number one killer of all dreams. The poor mindset nearly killed me as well. It nearly made me stay in line. For me, the biggest change ever was when I spent money I could barely afford, and that was about £2,000 on my own personal development. And you probably hear this from other channels, courses, business courses, and being around people. This is the key. That was key for me. Being around the people I wanted to be like. And it costs money because you need to travel, you need to stay overnight in places. But I've invested that money and that changed everything in there. That was number one. Number two, the nice immigrant syndrome. You are too nice, you are too grateful, and you're too afraid to rock the boat. I've spent nearly 3 years in a job which was paying me less than £20,000 a year because I was too grateful. I wanted to give back to God knows whom. Meanwhile, the local graduates were jumping jobs for 15k increase every time they changed the job. Wake up. 3. The status game. You see that BMW Series 3 2013 on 20-inch wheels? Forget it. It's a piece of shit old car, okay? Nobody's going to get impressed and you will not feel better. It's a poor person's game. And really wealthy people, they focus on wealth, building wealth, and providing value for which they're getting paid. That is it. Forget about status game. 4. Social sacrifice. It's probably one of the hardest for most people. Your current friend circle is keeping you poor. A long nights in the pub or long lunches with your work colleagues are keeping you poor. The moment I decided to cut my connections with my old friends and colleagues and stop going to the pub and instead focus on building network and networking was the best decision ever. 5. Location matters. Living in affordable location is expensive. Move to where the money is. Yeah, you will be broke for a few months. Sure, it feels scary, but staying poor, it's scarier. 6. Social presence. In 2024, 2025, if you have no social presence, that equals you do not exist. Sure, your accent can hold you back in a meeting, but when you post on LinkedIn, nobody can hear your accent. Start building now. 7. The manager. Stop treating your manager as some sort of parent figure. They are not there to help you. They are not there to guide you. And certainly, they are not there to make you successful or rich. Their job is to manage you, give you as much work as you can handle, while being paid as little as possible. That is it. Play the game, but be smart. P.S. Don't dream about becoming a manager. We all do that, right? 8. The triple down effect. By staying average, we immigrants think this is kind of like survival tactic. Like, oh man, amazing. I managed to get in between people. I'm safe. No, that will destroy everything for you. It will keep you poor for sure, but it will also keep you miserable. And since we can achieve anything we want, why won't you find out what you're really good at and triple down on that? Hmm? If you don't know how to find what you're really good at, there's a video I've made about this. I'll try to post a link either here on the video or down in the description. 9. A networking truth. Staying around average people will keep you average. The real change happens in £500 per ticket networking events. Okay? You can't afford it? Figure out. Like, I volunteered a couple of times as a staff to be for free at the event where I knew there will be people I want to be around. Everything is possible. You can figure it out. And 10, it's an investment mindset. We like to have this kind of security around, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to save. This is my emergency fund. First of all, that fund is losing value every day. And second, I think this is really hard truth. Your £418 saved over the last 7 months is nothing. Okay, let's accept it. It will not save you from anything. It will not provide you any kind of change in your life. And it makes you stay poor in your mindset. Forget it. Use that money. Take that money. Invest into yourself so you can get dividends in the future. That's the mindset. Right. I'm sorry. It's probably uncomfortable and it hurts. I know. I've been through it. But I wish somebody told me this brutally honest to my face 10 years ago, or maybe even 15. It would save you lots of money, time, and energy and disappointments. However, you're here, you're lucky. I am telling you this. You can either take it or you can just leave it. That's up to you. But ask yourself this. All the advice you're getting from your friends and family, what is it really worth? They want good for you, but they don't know any better. Forgive them and forget about this. Move on. You can be friends and family if you really want to, but you have to focus on your life first. Put your oxygen mask first. Nobody else will do it for you. Take advice only from people you want to be like. Is it financial advice, life advice, marriage advice? Do not take advice from anyone, because anyone don't they know anything. They average, they miserable, and they want you to stay the same. You don't have to. You can change everything anytime you want. Go on, you can do it.